Good morning, everyone. I am so excited to be here this morning. I am Dana from I2I Hype, your automation specialist. And this morning we are going to be discussing something that like we all discuss, and we discuss it a lot. And that is we are discussing how to pick your CRM system. You guys are sitting there and I've seen people jump back and forth between all these systems. I get so many messages every single day saying, I don't know where to start. I don't, the help me, oh my gosh, please just fix this. And the problem that I see a lot is that people haven't picked out a system based on what they actually need it to do. We have that shiny syndrome. And guys, we need to stop it. We really honestly do. We need, it's one of those things that today I see this system, tomorrow I see this system, and we want things to change. We want things to be a little bit different. And we see something that's working for people and something, and I jump into these as well. So I totally get it. I get where you're coming from. But how do you start? You know, because, and this is a big one, because in a lot of groups I've seen recently, oh, WHICH is awesome. And, we've seen it through years. If you've been around and you're looking at it, and then, you have the HoneyBook versus WHICH. You have new ones coming in that people are realizing are actually there. Sweet Dash is one that we talked about really quickly yesterday. But how do you even start? You start with a pen and paper. Type if you really want to. I'm not a typer for these type of things. I want to write it out. I want to picture it. What I want you to do is get a piece of paper, pen and paper, and say, this is what I absolutely, positively need it to do. I need it to do this. I want it all in one system. I don't want to link anything. That's just BS. And I want it to do all of this stuff. I want everything to be automated. I don't want to have to deal with people. Um, you know, or hey, I'm customizing everything. And so I need to be able to go in there each time and customize what I'm telling the people I'm offering them, right? So there's different things that we have to do. There's different things that we have questions about. There's different things that are going on, and every single person is different. Do you work from your phone? This is huge, and most people don't even think about this. Do you work from your phone or your iPad or anything like that? Does the system even have an app or work on that? Um, I was working with someone recently who their WHICH was screwed up. It was just screwed up. It was actually a quick fix. It didn't end up costing like a fortune to fix it. It was just a quick cleanup little thing and switch it over. And how did it break? They were on their phone and they decided that something needed to be skipped, something needed to be done, something needed to be changed. They weren't in a location where there you guys, I knew he'd show up at some point today. But they were in a place where they didn't have access to their iPad, their laptop, whatever that they usually work on. So they're like, oh, I can go on to WHICH and I can just go fix this on my phone. They deleted 3 things. They deleted 3 steps in a workflow. By deleting 3 steps in a workflow and saying yes and closing everything out, then they ended up being, all of a sudden their workflow didn't work. So is it something that you're going to do, or are you always going to be in a position where, okay, I can do this? The reason why WHICH does that is because when you go to WHICH, they do not have an app. Instead, you actually log on to their website through it. And so, you're just adding their website to your homepage, to whatever it is. You're just adding it. So by just adding it there, you can go in and potentially do everything. So by doing that sort of thing, is it something that you're going to do? HoneyBook takes that step away from you by having an app. You can't go in and screw up any of your workflows that way. Can you log in through Google Chrome or something on your phone? Absolutely. Do I ever recommend it? No. It's the same type of thing. Keep is very limited on their app, but it does perfect things. I can send an invoice. I can do whatever. You know, I'm talking to someone and they're like, "Can you do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. It's going to take an hour. Here's an invoice. Let's go. Let's get it done." Those type of things, it can automatically be done. Sweet Dash has a thing where it's a white label. Okay, guess what, guys? It's that same type of thing where you're opening up the home screen. Have I taken a look to see what it is, how it is set up on the phone? No, I haven't. But these type of things, you know, figure out what is non-negotiable, absolutely non-negotiable for you. What steps in your process you have to have at all times. Next, what I want you to do is write a list of things that you'd like it to do. Things that, okay, I could give or take something here. It's not absolutely necessary, you know, but I'd like it to do this. I'd like it to do XYZ. Um, for example, I'm going to use Keep here. They do not have built-in contract signing. They have integration with HelloSign, and but you have to have like 2 users at a certain. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. So instead, I just use Zapier with DocuSign. Okay. It's a two-step process, but I really like the design and I like the functionality and the upgradability of Keep. I like many of the features. So the contract signing, it's a give or take. It's not stressing me out either way. Um, when you look at things like that, these are, you know, you're making a list of these are the things I'd like it to have. These are the things I'm kind of questioning here. I'm okay if it has it. I'm okay if it doesn't. Um, for example, landing pages. Landing pages are big. Um, because a lot of people that I work with, they don't even, you know, they don't have a website yet, or they're working on a website. So if you don't have a website and you want to do something like that, awesome. Absolutely love it. Love doing that. And so maybe something such as Keep would work better for you because now everything's in one and you don't have to worry about 50 million different systems. You everything from your landing page to saying hi, it's all there. Whereas you need to have a website with most other ones, and having a website is just fine. As many people know, my business runs on Funnel Gorgeous. My website's on Funnel Gorgeous, and my computer just locked up over there. Um, and then now my contact management system is over on Keep. So it's, you know, those type of things. What's negotiable, what's not? Where do I want to put this? What are my growth aspects? So what is the growth? I don't know. Okay, I could call it scalability because that's my term of scalability systems. Um, but it's but what are your ideas that you're growing into? Where are you growing? Are you building a team? Are you increasing your team? Or do you want certain people to have access to certain things? Are you assigning people to clients? Um, that can be huge because if you assign I'm talking to my bookkeepers here, and this is actually any type of agency thing. Are you putting clients in touch with people where they're being assigned to different people? These are the things that you have to think about with scaling. Where are you going with it? Who is it? And everything else. Who wants what access? Um, with so going through each thing, now you have your list, you work on your list, and then you come and you say, okay, this is what I've got. Now, which system does the most? Not all systems. I have yet to find a system that does every single thing I want it to do at the level I want it to do it. It's plain and simple. I'm sorry. I can't tell you that there's a dang unicorn out there. Um, I'm focusing on narwhals because narwhals are real. So, I would look at it as what are you thinking about and which one matches the most and which one can grow with you. And the growth aspect came into play for me this past year of where did I want to go with it? What am I looking for? What I want more hands off, where I'm not customizing everything, where I'm not making every single proposal different. I'm not making every single proposal whatever. It is, I don't want to do that anymore. Why? Because it takes up a lot of time. And I don't think people realize I timed myself with doing something like that. As if you go back, I think it was last week, we discussed time management and time blocking and recording your time for everything. And I went through and for me to customize a proposal, to send it all out and to make it all pretty and to do everything was costing me close to 45 minutes because we all make mistakes when we're typing. So there was a point where I was just like, I'm tired of doing this. I don't want to do this anymore. So is the system that you are working with able to take you from step one to from lead capture to onboarding without much interaction besides a phone call? So what are they going to do? Which tasks do they do? Which path do they want to take? Once you lay this all out from lead capture to onboarding, and this is your client experience. And if you haven't done your client experience, we discuss that another time. I'll drop a link in there, let me know and I will tag you in it, where we discussed how to do it, of all the different steps of doing your system. So if you don't have that sort of thing set up, it's hard to say what you want it to do, because you really need that first before you even get to this step. Because now you're looking at, when you are able to look at that map, and I think I have that map still saved somewhere. So if I open that up, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Hold on one second. All right. And present. All right, let me add this. Let me share my screen. Share screen, and I'm going to jump over here. There we go. All right, so what you see here, this is the workflow that we did before. And if you don't know what you want them to do, and this was the beginning of the client experience that we started with. So it was book a call with an email confirmation, a detailed questionnaire going in, a thank you email for doing that questionnaire, and then you have your discovery call. Now, from the discovery call, you're going to branch off, right? You're going to have, and let me stop share. Oh, hey, cool. I have extra stuff. I didn't even look at the other pages. Here we go. Present standard. So then we had, okay, so they're not a good fit, or they're a new client. New client, please pay me. Welcome email, detailed questions, kickoff call, then later on your review email. Now within this, what's automated? Are they signing a contract? That could go under the please pay. If it's just a set service with a contract that you're just sending them, that if you agree to this, this is what you are doing. This is what we are offering you. It is absolutely set up. The welcome email, detailed questions, and then your kickoff call. And this is all automated, and onboarding comes in here. Okay. Now, do you have other questions that you want to do? Which parts do you want automated? Which parts do you want to do yourself? Which parts are you customizing each time? By knowing all of that, you can map it out. Then you can pick your CRM system, right? So you have not a good fit. So, okay, you have a new client. Well, say you're doing 3 or 4 different services. Well, what for the new client, are they, uh, I always do my bookkeepers. Are they a cleanup? Are they a monthly bookkeeping? Or are they a tax client? So then you can have 3 different things going off of here. Each one's still going to have a please pay me type thing, but then you can forward them. Okay. You can change where they go based on what service they have. And based on what service they have, you have a different onboarding sequence. There's a lot that goes into this, and there's a lot that you need to think about with it. Let's go ahead and stop screen share. So the quick 2-second thing here is write your absolutely necessary. These are the things I absolutely needed to do at the beginning of absolutely positively needed to do. Then these are the things I would like it to have. And these are the things I don't care about. So go ahead, make your columns, put them in there. And then from there, if you want to share with me that list, I'll tell you which one's going to work the best. All right. I hope that all helps you. Just a quick thing. And if you like it, if you want to comment, I'd love it. That definitely always helps with the Facebook magic algorithm. And I'll talk to you soon. You guys have a great day.